Hello my loves, today I want to show you guys a new gadget, and it's not for crochet but it will be to crochet, and I am talking about the new Caydo iCord Machine Pro. Now I know they have like a later version of this that wasn't as helpful or didn't have higher speeds and stuff like that, but they upgraded and Caydo was so kind enough to send me their machine to try out. So I honestly have always been wanting to try one of these, and I have my yarn that I know I already want to use because I have the specific skein of yarn that I just cannot use up. I don't know, I just can't find a project, and I wish I could have found like that same color of that skein in chunky yarn. So I feel like this is perfect to make the yarn chunkier, so like iCord, and then use that to crochet something. So I will be showing you guys what I end up making with it afterwards, but let's unbox her. Alright you guys, so the machine is basically set up and ready to go. So I did read the manual already, and we have our tools to go ahead and start threading our yarn through here. But I won't be showing you guys the use with the regular yarn that it comes with. And I honestly love that it comes with yarn too. And this acrylic yarn is so soft actually. I am so going to use these up next. But first I want to use my yarn that I have been dying to use this with, and this is recycled polyester yarn, and I got this in Japan. But honestly, I just love this yarn so much, but I just hate that it isn't as thick as I would like it to be. But this is basically what we're going to be using, and I really want to use the entire skein to make it bulkier yarn in this. So let's go ahead and get her threaded through the whole machine, and then I'll get back to you guys. Alright you guys, so my machine is basically ready, set to go. Now all I need to do is plug it in and let it rip. But before we actually let it do its job, and before I show you guys the 3 speeds that it has, I just want to go ahead and show you guys really quick that this pamphlet is honestly amazing. It literally demonstrates to you what type of yarn you should and shouldn't use with the machine, just so that it doesn't get stuck and it doesn't damage the actual machine. And I do want to let you guys know that this machine comes with 8 extra needles or like hooks for the machine in case it does break. You know, accidents happen all the time. So I honestly love that it comes with tons of spare parts. And other than that, it does give you a very good in-depth tutorial on how to begin the whole process and how to even set up the material, literally everything. Also, another plus, I love that they even give you a little tutorial on how to sew up the ends. So in case if you have never knitted in your life before and you've only crocheted, it definitely shows you how to close up or tie off your work. And it also shows you how to join two different colors. So let's say you want to stop and switch between the light and the dark blue. It gives you a little tutorial on how to cross over and perfectly weave in all of the ends so that you have a nice transition of colors between the two, and that is just amazing. But enough of that, let's go ahead and plug her in so I can show you guys the 3 different speeds and get her to work. Alright you guys, we are here set up at my other little desk area and everything is put in as it should be, and I'm going to go ahead and start it on the very first setting. So hopefully everything goes nice and smoothly. Here we go. Oh my god, this I am so freaking nervous for this. So far everything looks like it's working out pretty good. It is pretty noisy, honestly. So I do wonder just how noisy it gets on the second and third settings. But as you can see, everything is pulling in nice and smoothly. And then the end, it's not it's starting to come out. It looks a little like poo-poo is coming out because of the colors. But it honestly looks so good. Look at it. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it on level 2 and see just how faster and noisier it looks to get. You know, it's not that bad. The noise isn't that bad, but it is definitely much faster. I wonder just how long it might take to do the entire piece. And then here it is on speed number 3. I can see this definitely getting annoying eventually, especially if you're not used to this noise. But honestly, I can't complain because look at how much it's doing this fast. All right, you guys, let's let her work and then we'll be right back. All right, so everything finished, and as you can see, the yarn is completely done. Literally almost everything was used out of this, but I finished it with just enough to go ahead and tie off everything. And as you can see, we got a decent amount. Now I'm not honestly too sure what I can make with all of this, but we'll figure it out. I'm gonna go ahead and cut all of this off out of here, and I'll show you guys how to do it as well, and then also how to tie off the iCord. Alright, so there you have it. It's not much that we have to work with, as you can see. It's not much. I don't have high hopes for this, but I'm going to look up a pattern for something small, quick and simple, make it up for you guys and show you, and I'll reveal it at the end of this video. But so far so good. I honestly 100% love this iCord machine. It is so nice. I went through that whole scheme that I showed you guys in literally about like 1 or 2 minutes, and that was amazing. I honestly did it all on the speed number 3, which is the fastest, and definitely the noise, I eventually just tuned it out and it doesn't even bother me. So alright, so let's get to crocheting, and then I'll be back to show you guys a little project that I made on the quicks and give you guys my final thoughts on the new iCord Pro machine by Caydo. Alright, you guys, so it is the next day, and I have finished a little coaster with the chunky yarn that I made the other day. It honestly looks so cute. It reminds me of like a little seashell or like one of those fossils. If you know what I mean, then you get it. But anyways, I'm going to be leaving this in my car as a little coaster for when I put drinks because I need something for that. But anyways, my final thoughts on this bad boy right here. I honestly think it's 100% worth it because not only is it such a great yarn stash buster, but honestly, it's so great and versatile for any other project that you want to be doing, especially those products where you're threading the chunky yarn that you make out of this or the iCord, and then you put a wire in the middle and you create all these different words, names. I've seen so many projects that are so cute for this, but honestly, I think this is 100% worth it. The speed of it was actually amazing, but just the noise, it's kind of something that you kind of just need to tune out a little bit. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought of this and if you guys have one as well, or the older versions, and what you guys are making with the iCord, because I definitely want to make more projects. I'm needing some inspo right now. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I am planning on making so many more tutorials and just more crochet content, so stay tuned for that. And last thing, I do have a discount code for anyone that wants to get one, and I will leave it somewhere here on screen for you guys, but I will also leave it in the description below. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!